He's given them welcome. Oh, we're so excited we're here. I want to respectfully acknowledge that we are hosting this concert on the traditional and unceded territory of the Stolo people, the Semach First Nation, and the Maxqui First Nation. So we're gonna start this piece with "O Holy Night," and it's not with Julie Buffett. It's with Laura Wheeler and Nick and me, and we are the team that takes care of all the singers. We're the ones that are behind the scenes doing all the stuff and sweating and crying because they're not getting it, or they are getting it, and so yeah. Just to be honest, this is a community choir. Anybody can join. So if you feel like you wish to sing, come on out and sing with us at any point. We start our next set of rehearsals in January 16th. But tonight you get to hear the fruits of our labor. We started rehearsals in September. And it's been an on and off kind of term because people have gotten sick, then they'd be gone for a month, and then they'd show up. And luckily, they practiced their parts, and they'd come back, and they still knew it. And and if you are past members that are in the audience, we even said, you don't have to memorize your piece this time. And yet they did. So I'm very, very, very proud of this particular group in this season. So we're going to start us off with singing "O Holy Night" from the team.
Shining in
As part of our Christmas concert, we invite members of the choir to do little groups. And this little group got together and put a song together called, and what did you guys tell you're called? You don't have a name. Peanut butter and jam. Is that what you said? We jam. There you go. Silver Bells.
City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air, there's a feeling of Christmas. Children laughing, people passing, each smile after smile, and on every street corner you'll hear silver bells, silver bells, silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city, the city, the city. Ring a ling, ring a ling, hear them ring, ring, ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day. Streets of street lights, even starlights, blink of bright red and green. Shoppers rush home with their treasures. You just feel crunch, see the kids bunch. This is Santa's big scene, and above all the bustle, you'll hear silver bells, silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city, the city, the city. Ring a ling, ring a ling, hear them ring, ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day. Silver bells, silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city, the city, the city. Ring a ling, ring a ling, hear them ring, ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day.
So, this next group is called Voce Destino, and this is an audition group. They rehearse before Joyvox rehearses, so they rehearse at 6 o'clock on Mondays, and Joyvox rehearses at 7. And a lot of the arrangements that you were going to sing tonight were put together by Laura Wheeler, who's over there. She's our fabulous accompanist and assistant. And so we're going to start this particular set of songs with a piece called Tundra. So think of snow. This piece is from the Pentatonics, so some of you guys will recognize it if you're a fan. And if you're at a choral concert, you should be a fan of the Pentatonics. So don't lose your notes for a second. That last piece that you did is from that movie, The White Christmas, and that arrangement was done by Laura. And I'm pretty sure that you guys have seen that with Bing Crosby. You know, am I in the right age group? Have you all seen that movie? All right, Coldest Winter. This is the most depressing Christmas song that I have ever had the privilege of learning. So usually, oh, I was told to not move from here. So usually, well, not usually, but in the last few years, our Christmas concert also included a group called Thistledew. And Laura was a member of that. And the group still exists. They're fantastic. They're still doing stuff. And my daughter Laurel is also in that group. And she wrote a song, my daughter, called White Frost for that group. And we stole it. And Laura made more of an arrangement for it, and now we're singing it for you tonight. This White Frost by Laurel Nessum.
Stand so bare, the smells no
This little ditty will have a bunch of little ditties inside it. It'll put you in that Christmas spirit. Yes. I don't know what. There you go. I think this is going to be the fastest first half that we've ever had. So we're going to do Jingle Bells and listen to the second verse because we, spiced it up with some fun words in the second verse. And this is, we found what happens when we choose music a lot of the time is choir members will find a video of somebody else doing something fabulous. And Ingrid Michaelson was in a hallway singing this with two other people. I don't know who the other two singers were, no? And they created this little arrangement for just one verse of Jingle Bells, and you could hear it on the, so you should look up Ingrid Michaelson Jingle Bells, and you will see this little thing in the hallway. Because when you go in the stairwells, you get all that wonderful reverb happening. And so she did that, and we went, oh, we'd like to do that. It's a cool little tune. So Laura, being the fabulous person she is, she goes and she transcribes what she hears and puts it all down on and makes the arrangement for us. And then it was really short, so we had to add more, words to make it a little bit longer. But yes, so this is our Jingle Bells. Do we still know our notes? We're okay? No, they don't.
What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song.
All right, so we're going to do our. They won't let me do this, and there's a perfect part in the song where I should actually say this little speech, but they won't let me do it there. So they say it's too corny. So I'm going to do it here. So this is our last song, and then it's intermission. And at intermission, you can go over there and you can have a glass of wine and relax and kibitz and say hi to all your friends and family, and that kind of stuff. And the 50-50 draw, if you haven't been in that yet, we'll announce the winner of that in the second half. And that all is fundraising for more music, because we've now exhausted all the filing cabinets and it's time to get some new music. So now you'll find a lot of choirs are now trying to get all their finances back together, and because COVID has decimated a lot of choral stuff going on in the Lower Mainland, but they're all coming back with a fight, and so are we. So enjoy yourself after we sing Old Lang Syne. Well, how did that go? Did you all enjoy your chance to kibitz? And we usually like our intermissions are usually like this short little thing, but this time a little bit longer. You got a chance to say hi and do all that stuff, and so I'm really glad that went so well. And now we're going to do the second half. Hopefully this will also knock your socks off. I did not have any wine, I swear. I didn't go anywhere near it. I'm waiting till we're all done. I'm going to take one of those bottles home with me, I'm pretty sure. So that can be arranged, apparently. So we're going to do a piece called Dream of Peace, which I wrote in 2015. Because in 2015, there was, I can't remember the whole thing anymore because I like to ignore the world. But every once in a while, the world tends to infringe itself upon me. I just totally just sing in my basement. I just teach in my basement, and that's where I spend, and I ignore the world. But this was the time when there was a lot of refugees that were trying to get out of, I think it was Syria. And they found a boy on the beach, and it was such a big deal that came up. And so because of that, I wrote this song, Dream of Peace. And during COVID, the choir, Joy Voce, actually continued singing during the first couple of years. We just did it online. So if you go to the Joy Voce website, you will see videos of what we put together online. Where we put all, and Laura, who's our tech person, she's the one that did all the arrangements and put it all together on the line for us to make us sound fabulous. And we did these vocal things, and it was just a fabulous thing that we did so that we could continue on singing when we could not be together. So we did it all online. So we did a version of Dream of Peace for that as well. And we decided that now we're all together, that we would do a little mini version of this song with the three of us. So Julie Buffett is the president of our board for the Joy Voce Choir. And Laura did the arrangement of this piece. And now we'll sing it. So you have to imagine being in the boat. So you're in the boat, and if you want to sleep in the boat, so that when you wake up, you'll be free wherever you are going to be. So, but you have to kind of like, you just have to have enough gladness, just enough, so that you will fight to stay awake when you do wake up. That's the point.
Is this on? Yes. The next song is Evergreen. It's another song by Pentatonics, completely different than the other one we did. And it's about family and Christmas time, and we're family, and it's Christmas time. So we're going to do Evergreen.
There's a box in the attic, take it down each year, and pass through generations, lights and souvenirs for the ones who came before us. The reason why we're here, singing all these carols and spreading all this cheer.
Don't forget, never lose all the joy that's made for you. So come on, girl, let's sit by the fire. I want to tell you a story about my mother, how she would give up everything for her daughter's dreams. Yeah, mother's love is evergreen. For all the weight she carries, she ain't tired. I spent my whole life trying to be more like her. So on every Christmas Eve, I thank my family tree. Yeah, mother's love gave us everything. Oh, mother's love is evergreen. There were hard times we struggled, she never let me see. She kept food on the table and gifts under the tree. Now that I'm a little older, it isn't lost on me. The magic of tradition and the memories we keep. So don't forget, as time goes on, all the joy is never gone. So come on, boy, let's sit by the fire. I want to tell you a story about my mother, how she would give up everything for her little boy's dreams. Yeah, mother's love is evergreen. For all the weight she carries, she ain't tired. I spent my whole life trying to be more like her. So on every Christmas Eve, I thank my family tree. Yeah, mother's love gave us everything. Oh, mother's love is evergreen. La da 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 da, la 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 da da da. For all the weight she carries, she ain't tired.
I spent my whole life trying to be more like her.
So on every Christmas Eve, we gather around the family tree. Yeah, mother's love gave us everything. Oh, mother's love is evergreen.
So good evening, everyone. So my name is Nick, and it's my pleasure to be the assistant director of this group with Lisa. And before we get to the next piece, we have our 50-50 winner.
You ready? Ready? Put your tickets out. Or is it in here?
And the total is $137.50, by the way.
Okay. The winner is 960-9154. 960-9154.
Got a winner. Yay! Is it legit, Julie? It's legit. It's legit. Awesome. Okay, so this next piece is a rendition of the Coventry Carol. Now, the Coventry Carol is a very old English carol, dates back to the 13th century. the text, and it tells a piece of the Christmas story, and it's one of the sadder pieces of the Christmas story when Herod sends, the King Herod is afraid of the baby Jesus, so he sends out his men to get rid of all the firstborn children. So it's that piece of the story, and this rendition was written by Irish conductor Philip Stopford, and it was written to fill the beautiful acoustic of St. Anne's Cathedral. So our choir is surrounding you, and I hope we can envelope you in this sound as we fill our Cathedral of Calvin Presbyterian Church. So please enjoy Luli, Lula, Lule.
Bye bye.
Sing, my child. This one makes me cry. But sing for the promise of each new morning. Sing for the hope in the new day dawning. All around us, beauty and bright. It's like hope. Hope in our kids. Sing, my child. Soloists, Paul and Julie over there.
Sing for the promise in each new morning. Sing for the hope in a new day dawning. All around is beauty bright. Wake in the
So, the solstice song. I have to announce the pieces so that they know what they're doing next, so that otherwise they forget. So, deep in the darkest winter night, here with my candle burning, the celebration of the solstice. It's now really, really dark. We all go home and we light our candles, and, well, we don't. We all turn lights on, but, you know, maybe once in a while you should light a candle because it's kind of fun. It creates atmosphere in your home. Anyway, so think of that. This is our winter, dark in the winter song. So we'll spice things up a little bit, do a little Jamaican Noel. That's all you need to know.
All on the road with a
So once I had my sister-in-law asked me, what does a conductor do? Like, she just like, what do? You just go up there, you wave your arms, things happen, you know? But really, actually, if Nick and I make a mistake, it's really apparent. Because especially when they're off book, because if we wrong move, they do the wrong move with us. And we all are in it together. So it's quite, it's a funny little thing. But also, we also help people. Nick has been doing extra rehearsals with the men before the rehearsals. You know, people come and call me up and say, hey, I need help on these lines, or I need help on this stuff. So there's a lot of background stuff that we do to keep this all happening. So I really want to say a really big thank you to Nick for all his extra work he did this term. If you're interested in conducting at all, you should watch him, because he's quite talented to watch his arms move. We don't understand what he's doing, but yes, it's fantastic. So now we are in the woods. We're stomping by the woods on a snowy evening. In Alberta, my grandmother used to, at Christmas time, bring out a sleigh, with a horse-drawn sleigh on the snow. And when we went out to the farm in Alberta, we would all, and it was cold, and we would go out there and we would sit and we'd get sleigh rides with the horse pulling it. And that's what this song is about. The guy's traveling through the back country in a sleigh with the horse, and he stops to just look at the scenery and to enjoy the snow coming down. And that's what this is all about.
So this next piece is called Tabula Rasa, which means blank slate. And it's by Canadian composer Don MacDonald, who's actually from British Columbia. He lives in Nelson, teaches at composition at Selkirk College. And it's written in Spanish, which has been a fun little discovery for us, and how to sing in Spanish correctly. Or as correctly as we can. So the translation is all about a mother looking into her newborn child and thinking, wow, you have your whole life ahead of you. So it starts with, in my arms breathe, life without limits, light of day, dark night, sleep, dream, rest in safety. With your heart, your soul, listen and know this truth. Within you are boundless futures. If you are given freedom to grow, to learn, to touch, to feel, to imagine, to love, and to be loved. Please enjoy Tabula Rasa. This next piece is by American composer Jacob Narverud. Jacob Narverud was a choir teacher in the States for a bit before he became a full-time composer. And composer being someone who writes music, in case that wasn't clear. So he wrote this piece. He was asked to write this piece for a festival that brought together a whole bunch of choirs from around the world. And it's all about coming together and recognizing that we're all on the same team. We're all the same in a way. And he wrote this piece. He wanted it to sort of symbolize that unity of the world. So he wanted something from a different language. And he had this girl in his choir who was from Kenya. And he said, okay, can we come up with something together that will capture this message? So they came up with Sisi ni moja, which means we are one in Swahili. So hope you enjoy Sisi ni moja.
We all
So before we do this next song, I want to have a big hand for Laura on the piano over here. Laura, I can't tell you enough of what this woman does for my life, but she is totally, she teaches in my studio at Stepping Stone Music Company, where we both teach private lessons in piano, voice, guitar, ukulele, trumpet, French horn. I think that's all but she and I cover all that stuff, and we have a grand time. She's got ukulele ensembles, I have ukulele ensembles. We're having a hoot down in my basement. But so yeah, and she does arrangements, and she plays the piano, and she sings, and yeah. So anyways, that's my thank you there to you, Laura. Now we're going to do the Castleton Carol, which is a very, very pretty piece. I just stumbled upon this. Normally, we go to the Long McQuaid Reading Clinic, and normally you would go there, and Nick and Laura and I and Julie would spend the day singing songs all day long. They'd give you this big pile of music, and you just sight read through everything until you find stuff that you want to do. Well, they don't do that right now. So they just send you the list, and you kind of have to go and look through the list and kind of see if there's anything there that you might wish to work on. And just out of chance, I found this Castleton Carol, and it's so pretty. And we have some fabulous soloists, Melissa and Lonnie here, that are going to give their major shot at it. They're fabulous. All right. So this is, we're going to do our last song, Gaudete. 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 Nick, how do you say it? Whatever he said. And we're going to do that one next as our big piece for the end. I wanted to thank you so much for coming out on this snowy night. We do have snow. And I hope you enjoyed our wonderful concert. If you love music, then you should come out next week on Friday night for the Calvin Coffee House, because my very good friend, oh my God, Amy and Amir, and Amy Stevens and Amir, her husband, she plays harp, and they do these beautiful Christmas songs, and they use some of the songs from Iran as well, and there's in Persian, it's like Persian music added to it, and it's fantastic, and they're very, very good, and it's part of the Calvin Coffee House, which is here on Friday nights, and it's free. It's by donation. You should bring a donation, but and it's fabulous, and it's done in the entryway here, and you'll also have an open stage, and you'll hear some other performers that will perform there, and they're usually a really good crowd of people, like fabulous players that show up. So you should. There's an idea for if you want something to do on a Friday night that's really easy. Then you should come and listen to some fabulous music. Then, all right, are we ready? We're all set. Okay, here we go.
Hello. I am Paul, member of Voce. I have been assigned the lovely task of saying thank yous to our lovely leaders. Normally, if you've been to our concerts before, we always have our member Mary, and she used to do these lovely speeches that would link in music with the thank yous. I'm gonna try. Could I have Laura come up and stand with me, please? So a big thank you to you, Laura, who you provide the lovely piano accompaniment and you keep our choir in tune. As the song says, but when troubles come, and worry of not having learned our music is all around us, Laura gathers all her strength, listens to the voice of her inner child to bring song, laughter, dancing, and peace to us all. Thank you again, Laura, for all your hard work and skill that you bring to the choir. And now, Nick, could you come join me, please? I'm really good at sharing the stage. Thank you for your energy and the passion you've brought to choir every Monday. We know that you come from work, long day with children, students. He still comes and you still bring 110%. From helping us with those pesky R sounds, to reminding us to breathe and to stack our ribs, and our time with you is anything but a lullaby. We want you to know that we truly appreciate your hard work and dedication to Joy Vox. When you are here, the bells of paradise will always ring. Drum roll, please. Lisa. Thank you, Lisa, for your time and leadership this season. What has experience taught us? It's that under your capable conducting hands, Joy Vox still has many more miles to go. We all have promises to keep. Last May was Joy Vox's 20th season, and a promise that we will try to keep is to provide these cozy and warm moments for everyone to spend their holiday season. Again, thank you, Lisa, for making all this possible. Merry Christmas, everybody!